What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I just realized how terrible the lighting is for this, especially with this in package, but we are going to be taking a look at the Bandai Game Dimensions Tekken 8 King figure. And I'll be honest with you, we got the Storm Collectibles King. It didn't scratch that nerve that I needed it to scratch. I've been begging for a 1/12 scale King figure ever since 2004. I was 6 years old then. That is how long I've wanted this figure, for 20 years. So let's go ahead and rip this package open and let's go ahead and get into the figure itself. And right off the bat, this is honestly everything I could have ever dreamed of in having a King figure. Man, just like you can't tell me this doesn't look absolutely solid just standing here. I can't wait until we do a couple size comparisons with other more popular lines like Marvel Legends and stuff. But like, holy heck. I don't know why I've always thought King was so cool. He was like a Mexican professional wrestler in the Tekken series, and it was kind of my introduction into wrestling, that along with Nacho Libre, which is kind of insane. But this figure is insane. Let's get into the accessories, then we're going to get into the figure itself because, oh, I'm excited. The first thing he comes with is this title card stand, which we have seen with all four figures in the set. This one here comes with the word fight. Now, if you want to pick up Heihachi, Jin, Kazuya, they will give you the other things that you need, whereas you will have round one, you will have round two, ready, and now you have fight. It bothers me how they're like different colors. I don't know if there's any real reason behind that, but just like a main thing you notice, that is what I notice. And he comes with the fight title card, which is pretty cool. Because what do you do in those games? Well, you fight. He comes with the two fisted hands on the figure. He also comes with like two, I don't know if you want to call these like pointing hands or like posing hands or like relaxed standing about to go at somebody hands. But it is nice to have, well, finger guns, there you go. That's one way to do it. But it is nice to have options for the hands. We got those with everybody in the line so far. He comes with this punching effect, which let's see how smoothly this actually fits over the hand. Some of these effects in different lines don't go that well. That punching effect is pretty solid. I like that. I like that a lot. It looks good. I didn't put that on there all the way. Hold on. And it sits very nice on the forearm and the hand. It doesn't come off that easily, but you just a slight pull and it does remove itself. But let's talk about this King figure. Man, I don't know if this is technically a leopard or a cheetah. Kind of doesn't matter either way, but it looks sick. It's his mask that he wears. And it looks so good. The detail on it is quite insane, honestly. I will say, for those of you that are possibly the WWE fans that are also a fan of both lines, this head will fit on recent Ultimate Warrior figures, which is so random, but it will. I saw somebody do it not too long ago, and it looks good. Coming down to the torso area, this is a unique torso to just him. We have not seen this on other figures because of his height difference. Now, I will say, well, unless you kind of mess with it some, there is a slight gappage going between the torso and the crotch piece there. And you can see it worse from other angles, of course. But that is what he looks like. For the arms, they are nice double jointed arms, great range of motion. You always get that from Bandai. Their range of motion is insane. Double jointed arms. The only reason it is hindered is because, well, dude's too swole. Bicep is blocking the forearm from going up more. Also, I couldn't tell based off the box, but this part, like this little wrist strap here, looks like it's supposed to be painted, but that's nothing like a little black paint can't like fix. It is weird being a skin tone. Coming over to the left arm, he does have the blue sleeve with the yellow elbow pad. It separates there. It looks good there, but it does separate just so you get the most articulation. That's not that big of a deal, honestly. And it's pretty well hidden. Is this one single jointed? No, it's double jointed. And you get the same hindrance on both sides because dude's too big. But you do have the blue fist on this side, which does look very nice and looks really good. Now, getting these is making me want to like go back and make customs from the Tekken 4 game, because that's the one I remember the most. Growing up and playing that game absolutely non-stop on my PlayStation 2, heck yeah. But it does look good. The arms have great range of motion. I will say this though, when you're putting that arm back down, you better watch it, because I just pinched myself in between this little elbow pad here. And I don't recommend that for anybody for one, but especially younger people messing with this King figure. As far as the tights design, it is a pretty classic design and for like just wrestling in general. And when you add in the mask, it's definitely the lucha style of wrestling. It looks really good here. You have the King on the side and this black and yellow. You got the blue going across the crotch with the white stripes, the black triangle for whatever reason. This actually is sculpted on over here, this K. Looks like a kind of a graffiti style K. Looks really good, has like a little trident at the top of the K, but pretty cool. Like I said, this is sculpted on. It would be nice if this had a little more of an outline to it. I guess you could do that yourself. But it's like the left side of his gear is textured. It's textured up here on the arm. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that on camera. The left side of the crotch piece is textured. There's writing actually on the crotch piece right here, and I cannot pinpoint, in fact, what that says. It says something King. I don't know. I tried to read it a little more. It says something as King right up there, and it's so hard to read. But like I said, this part is textured. It carries onto the back here. It says it again on the elbow pad. How did I not notice that? What? Let's see if we can get a little bit better read on it. Oh, okay. I do know what it says now. It says Anger of the Beast. King. Okay. That makes a little more sense. I don't know why it says that, but it still makes a lot more sense than what I was trying to say. But these boots, these are some hefty freaking boots. There's no swivel down here. The legs have great articulation though. The man can hit the splits for the most part. Does he have... Yeah, Bandai, so they do have the drop down hips, so that is great for your articulation. But like I said, the only leg articulation he has is that he doesn't have any boot swivel. He does have a little ankle rock, not much to really brag about there. But just visually, this does look good. There's that gappage in the crotch piece that I was telling you guys about. I don't know entirely how to fix that. You just kind of have to sit there and play around with it and hope that it doesn't come off that bad. Like there, it looks pretty good. But man, this is such a solid figure. Let's see how he stacks up against a guy that's a regular size for the line. We got Kazuya. And I like that scale. I like that scale a lot. King is bigger, and it does work well. But there are other hot fighting lines on the market right now. Let's see how he stacks up against Fei Long. And I like this scale here too. If Fei Long was going for a gut punch or something, I think this does look really, really well. And it looks good. Let's see who else we have here. And for your more mainline scales, we do have a Hasbro Marvel Legends figure, and it is the Infinity War Captain America. And as you see, King is quite bigger than him. But if you are a wrestling fan, which is what the bulk of my channel is, let's see how King stacks up against, who do we have here? Why don't we take this Ultimate Edition Samoa Joe? Now, wrestling figures are a bigger scale than Hasbro and everything else, but I think King fits right in with that scale. Oh man, that looks good. I'm pleased with it. But that is going to be it for today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.